Take it up in the air. The killer crossover.
Oh, man. I love this stuff. All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all are having a good night so far. Hope you guys had a good day. To continue with the fun, nostalgic stuff today, earlier today, I did a reaction to NBA 90s Volume 2, which was awesome. So much fun. I wanted to continue in that same spirit to close out this month. So I bring to you an episode of NBA Inside Stuff from 1992, and I don't know anything else about it. This is from a channel called Carl Wickman. I am going to link the original video down below for you guys if you want to check it out or check out the channel. Pretty sure it's just a video that, you know, he just popped on his channel because he had the footage, probably on a VHS or something like that, like we did in the old days. But anyways, I just wanted to get right into this. No long intro because I don't know the context of this, but all I know is it's 1992, and that's the same year that we were that was being covered in NBA 90s Volume 2, which was 92, 93. So let's continue on that trend. And I really didn't have enough. I didn't get enough of that era. So I want to see what was going on more on a weekly basis here. So without further ado, everybody, please leave this video a like. It helps out a ton. Can't wait to engage in all this and then have a conversation with you guys in the comments like we always do. Let's visit some 1992 b-ball. Don't strike me, NBC. Oh wow, commercials. Should I watch the commercials? I'm watching the commercials.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Wow. Grip ball.
Grip ball. Grip ball. Grip ball.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna watch all these commercials, I think, guys. So if you want to skip them, skip them. But this is talking about nostalgic.
Grip ball.
Yeah, we didn't have phones or tablets. We had freaking grip ball.
Get a grip.
Get a grip.
Robert Urich in Revolver, NBC Sunday.
What's the hottest show on Saturday morning? You have control.
Cartoons.
Let's see cartoons. One answer is
What?
more popular. What could it be, Dana?
The
Lakers
inside
girl?
Stuff.
Show me inside stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Number one. Now what's that?
Now that's the inside stuff.
What an intro.
Now on NBA Inside Stuff, we'll pay a visit to everyone's favorite granny, Larry Johnson.
Well, I was getting popular lately.
Yeah, you were really popular.
Kevin Duckworth's leaving his old friend to take a walk on the wild side. Duckworth! And the feud is raging between the Laker girls and the Knick City Dancers.
We're ready for the feud.
I'm going Laker girls. Sorry, New York.
Get up in the air. The killer crossover.
Oh, man. I love this stuff.
Take machines up to speed. Michael Jordan.
The dynamic duo.
Mullen for three. Yes. Showtime.
Game time. Oh, that was sick.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm
What
Ahmad
up, Ahmad?
Rashad.
And I'm Willow Bay. Today
What
I'll
up,
spend
Willow?
some time with the Charlotte Hornets' sensational rookie, Larry Johnson. We got
Dang,
together.
they were covering this. They were covering Larry Johnson in the NBA 90s, too. 92, man. He was a big
for
deal.
one of my very favorite activities, pumping iron in the weight room.
Plus, you'll see the Knicks and the Lakers dance teams not dancing, but feuding as they match wits on Family Feud. And something you've all been waiting for, the touching story of Portland's Kevin Duckworth and his pet lizard, Homie. We tip off with the
Okay.
NBA's change of
Homie?
seasons. Tomorrow, the regular season ends and playoff fever begins.
Oh,
the stakes
sick.
get higher, and so does the intensity of the players, the coaches, and the fans in the NBA version of the Sweet 16. And out of the 16 playoff teams, one is the team to beat.
All right, boys. This is it.
Yes, sir.
This is what it's all about. Let's go.
What time is it?
Come on, guys. Let's take it home.
Ready?
Yeah, that's what you've been working for all season long.
Michael and his
blow
supporting
it now.
cast are ready for an encore as the Bulls shoot for their second straight title. Out to prove last year was no fluke, Chicago finished with the league's best record. That gives them home court advantage throughout the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics are peaking at playoff time, having seized control of the Atlantic Division from the New York Knicks.
It's very important, you know, especially gives us that home court
Reggie
advantage.
Lewis.
And, you know, we definitely didn't want to play Detroit in the playoffs because we know how tough they are. And now things are looking up for us.
We don't.
For those of you who don't know, Reggie Lewis collapsed on the court. Very young, upcoming, possible star. I really, really, really like that guy. Great player. He collapsed on the court and he didn't make it. It was a terrible situation.
Win the division, we go in and have to play Detroit and Chicago.
Well, we're just in a waiting
Rest in
game right
peace,
now.
Reggie.
You know, we're just hoping.
It has been a long wait for the New Jersey Nets, but a win tonight puts them in the playoffs for the first time in 6 years.
We still have one chance to Saturday game against Orlando, and we control our destiny.
The Portland Trail Blazers are favored in the West, and they'll settle for nothing less than the championship. The LA
You're gonna have
Clippers
to
are in the
settle for
playoffs for the
less.
first time since the franchise was in Buffalo, and they're out to do some damage.
Damn.
We're not content, though. That needs to be known. We're not content with making it to the playoffs.
Danny Manning was awesome, by the way. I was a big fan of his as well. He got traded for Dominique Wilkins, though. I don't agree with that. Dominique was on a whole different level in my mind.
We want more. We can get more.
The Clippers haven't made the playoffs in 16 years, and Coach Larry Brown says that's longer than he stays at most of his jobs. But two perennial playoff teams who won't be there this year are the Philadelphia 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Charlotte Hornets aren't going to the playoffs, but they are going in the right direction, led by standout rookie Larry Johnson. He's had some awesome performances this year, gaining a reputation not just with his game, but with his nickname. In a league that has the Chief, the Admiral, and Sir Charles, Larry has become Grandmama. But he hopes to add a much more impressive title, Rookie of the Year.
When you're a rookie, you have to prove yourself every night.
Who
You
came
have
up
to
with
work
the name?
hard, hustle, rebound, yell,
Yeah, he yelled a lot.
play defense, work. Don't forget to smile. I also get to dunk. Dunk. I love the dunk.
He cradled it like
Being a
MJ.
rookie is not so bad after all.
Larry, you're new to the league, but you're definitely not playing that way. Do you feel like a rookie?
No, not at all. I was a rookie in the 7th grade when I first started playing this game. I'm not here to change the standards. Okay, I'm a rookie, but I don't feel like a rookie at all.
Yeah, man, he started playing when he was in the 7th grade. Pretty impressive. That's 2 years plus 4, 8 years. And then college. Like, 8 years of playing. Yeah. He was gifted.
And he sure isn't playing like a rookie either.
Nah, he had no fear.
That was big.
Not only
No
is Johnson
fear.
having a great season, he's having a great time doing it.
Smile. He said, yeah.
Most guys play with their game face, but you always play with a smile. Are you
That's
having
my
a great
game
time?
face. That's my game
That's your-
face. I have to have a good time. I just try to be myself. I mean, 82 games, you have to do something to make it fun.
You seem good at that, though.
Making it fun?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expect to be in this league a long time. I want to make it fun.
Hit me!
Yeah. Magic did it. Larry Johnson did it. Now Steph does it. You got to have someone who's just smiling and having a good time while they're kicking ass on the court. Yeah.
What comes
that
through
yell.
loud and clear is that besides having fun, Larry's now the leader of the young Hornets.
To Johnson. At the buzzer, it'll count. Oh,
Nowadays, they probably give him a technical just for yelling.
You play with an enormous amount of confidence. Where does that confidence come from?
You know, we was always taught never back down. You know, go out, play as hard as you possibly can play, and you're just as good as anybody out there.
So it's confidence and toughness.
You gotta have the toughness. Ain't nobody tougher than me.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe something better, not tougher.
Damn.
Well, it's one thing to talk tough, but I wanted to see if Larry could back it up in the weight room.
This is where it's done. This is the gym. Walk, man. No pain, no gain. Malone. Gotta work on the guns right here. Comments. You know, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, of course. You gotta have that. Whoever Whoever. Come up slowly. Oh, look at that. Get that now. Get that. I can get it. You run this, I might be able to get me a bait now.
Larry was making the workout look so easy, I figured even I could do it. And after getting warmed up, I was ready for bigger things.
No.
No way, Willow.
We're gonna work on you. I'm gonna get you in 2 weeks. Body over there. Boom.
Yo, I think I say this every time. Anybody else when you were young have a crush on Willow too?
Let's go.
I guess you've got to be a tough man to wear a dress in bloomers.
Don't copyright strike my video.
Larry took on the role of Grandmama for TV commercial. And now Grandmama Mania is sweeping the nation with everyone getting into the act. There's no telling where this might lead for Johnson.
Do you have any acting plans in the future?
Oh, after basketball. Frank Sinatra.
For now, Larry will stick to...
Wait, what was the question?
Where this might lead for Johnson.
Do you have any acting plans in your future?
Oh, after basketball. Frank Sinatra.
For now, Larry will stick to being chairman of these boards. He's already taken his place among the NBA elite, and this is only the beginning.
I just didn't want to come in this league.
Look at this fight.
Look
at that. That's some respect right there. After the battle, Jordan's just hugging him like, what the hell?
The #1 pick. Be another good college player.
Good hustle.
Come in this league and make some money in the league. So I just want to be, if anybody talk about a younger generation, or everybody talk about what the league is laying on the shoulders of this younger generation, this guy, I want to be one of those guys.
Larry's main competition for Rookie of the Year has been Dikembe Mutombo and Billy Owens. Now, Larry says he doesn't worry about it because it just adds extra pressure. He wants to play to win. But he's obviously pretty confident about his chances because he's been known to call up former teammate Greg Anthony in the middle of the night and say, "Hi, this is Rookie of the Year."
In the middle of the night?
Oh,
yes,
damn.
Sounds like confidence to me. But you know what? He should be confident. When I saw him at UNLV, I knew that this guy was a man-child and he was destined to be a star in the NBA. He does everything right.
He's absolutely terrific.
Runs, jumps, smiles well.
And he's a great trainer.
Oh, yeah, we noticed.
As the regular season winds up, the NBA playoff race is going down to the wire. So let's get you caught up on all of last night's action.
The Rockets were looking to clinch a playoff spot in Dallas, but the Mavs showed little hospitality. Houston had 2 chances to win it at the buzzer, but both shots were off target.
That's a good look, too.
Akeem and his teammates will be watching the Lakers today. An LA loss in Portland or a Rocket victory Sunday in Phoenix earns Houston the #8 spot in the West. In Oakland, a possible second-round playoff matchup. The Warriors hosting the Clippers, and this one was Golden State wire to wire.
Beautiful fade to Askew.
In Indianapolis, the Cavs jumped out to a 26-point lead. The
Wow.
Pacers fought back, but Steve Kerr capped a 24-point performance with a clutch three-pointer.
Oh, Kerr,
the Hawks
the
are battling
Cavs.
to stay alive, but had their hands full as Michael and company paid a visit to the Omni.
Spins, hands, Livingston for the slam.
Nice,
Michael
nice
finished
feed.
with 21 points. Pippen added 20, including this bomb. The Nets can clinch
Jordan
the win
actually,
today against Orlando, and Miami wins
only
the
got
8th
20 in
spot
that
as
one.
they finish tied with Atlanta.
I want the inside stuff.
Still
Whoa.
to come.
That's oh man. What's her name?
Finished tied with Atlanta.
I want the inside stuff.
She was Blossom. She was Blossom back in the day. And then she came back and played a role in what was it? Big Bang Theory? She was so young back then.
The Nick City dancers are pumped up as they try to settle the score with the Laker girls.
What is
Let's
this?
play the feud! And Classic
that
Live
had to be an
special edition
entertaining
of
episode.
Jam Session. But first, Kevin Duckworth's exotic pet is another mouth to feed.
What the
The
hell?
hardest part is feeding them rats because I don't like touching them.
No, that's the inside stuff.
NBA Inside Stuff is brought to you by Jeep and Eagle, official vehicles of the NBA. And by McDonald's. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Well, here it is, gentlemen.
Oh, commercials.
Top of the world. Now, I put my camera here. Your vehicle would face out over the cliffs. What do you think? Look, if you plan to claim your vehicle's as good as a Jeep, you really need this shot in your commercial.
Jeep
How are we
commercial.
going to get our vehicle up here?
Helicopter. We'll lift it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Great. Let's go down and make some calls.
Same thing. It's going to be a great commercial.
Around the world or down the street.
Oh, snap.
There's a place where
where people like to eat.
What?
McDonald's knows that you need
McDonald's gospel. 59 cents, 69 cents. Man. Can you imagine if we could still get burgers for 59 cents? Damn. Ferrari? I always wanted that car, by the way. Testarossa? Right there. Yeah, red Testarossa right there.
Nice car.
Trade ya. If you're nuts about nougat, crazy for caramel, and absolutely wild about peanuts, you'd do anything for a baby Ruth.
Even scam a hot chick?
Hey, that's my car.
Okay.
Besides being a great basketball team, the Portland Trail Blazers are just a bunch of wild and crazy guys. Now, Cliff Robinson has a headband for every occasion. Buck Williams likes to get behind the wheel of riverboats, and Ala Abdelnaby has been known to enter a game without his game jersey.
So no one, of course, was surprised to hear about Kevin Duckworth's new pet. He's the first one on his block to own an East African lizard.
Now Kevin's found a new friend, adopting a pet lizard.
What's his name?
This is homie right here. So how do people, homie?
Homie for his lizard?
That's awesome. Homie the lizard. Y'all remember Homie the clown?
He's an East African Savannah monitor. I saw it 3 years ago, one of these guys in Utah. I fell in love with it, but I wasn't sure it was a thing for me.
That makes sense. I wasn't imagining you'd find something like that in Portland. You got to find that in the desert.
Kind of a caring, kind of a sensitive guy. He has a real love for animals.
Spending quality time together, Kevin and Homie have formed a special relationship.
He really doesn't understand the lizard, and no one understands him, so I guess they get along well.
Now that Kevin has both a dog and a lizard, what could possibly be next?
I do have on order 2 chinchillas, which I hope homie never get a hold of.
Kevin first became acquainted with the reptile world when he bought an iguana, but he got rid of it when it got too wild. He's also talked about becoming a worm breeder someday, saying he wants a stress-free job after he quits basketball.
A worm
This
breeder?
must be Kevin's lucky day because he also makes rewind, this time without the lizard. But we did manage to find a slam-dunking gorilla and yet another amazing dunk by Stacey Augmon, who seems to outdo himself every single night. Plus, the most incredible missed dunk of the year, and something many people enjoy seeing, an embarrassing moment for Bill Laimbeer. All that and another visit with Grandmama in this edition of Rewind.
Let's do this.
You can't start Rewind until you get the official countdown. Saturday in Chicago, it is Samurai Night Fever, and any way you cut it, it looks like the Bulls are headed for another banner year.
What? Wait, Samurai says another year, another trophy?
Gary Grant's chasing after a loose ball and talk about getting in your face. Hey, back off.
Oh, man, I'd be scared if X-Man was in my face.
Yes, the Blazers are tough enough for stuff, especially Kevin Duckworth. He wins one for the Lizard as Portland terminates the Spurs, and Terry Porter is one of Duckworth's biggest fans.
How much is a Duckworth?
Mark Jackson was a real pain in the backside to Bill Laimbeer.
I love that happened to Bill.
It was Grandmama night in Charlotte and make way for a new generation of grannies. Monday, Chris Gatling blows the jam but escapes embarrassment when he gets the friendly bounce.
Oh!
Amazing!
But on this one, Stacey Augmon left no room for doubt, and afterward, he watched his old UNLV coach Jerry Tarkanian being named Spurs head coach.
This was a great opportunity. I've always thought that I would get into the NBA near the end of my career.
Well, we'll turn the whole program around.
Tuesday, by the looks of Phil Jackson, somebody was eating garlic or something on the Bulls bench.
Whoa.
Buzzer beater of the week. It's
Somebody
Kevin
farted.
taking a gamble.
Ate too many of those 59-cent McDonald's
Booster the
burgers.
Rocket had a little problem on the launching pad.
Oh.
Boy, was that ugly.
Ouch.
Speaking of ugly, the Phoenix Gorilla goes bananas with the Monster Slam and
Oh, that's
the
my
headbutt.
dog. That's my gorilla.
That was the beast.
Oh.
This is the
Whoa.
beauty, and she also throws it down. Wednesday.
That's cool.
Check out this one-hand half-court alley-oop John Stockton to David Benoit.
Wow. That's so good, I got to watch it again.
One-hand half-court alley-oop John Stockton to David
Oh, he just flicks it up there.
Thursday, the Clippers didn't need a kick in the pants to get pumped up for this one as Kenny Norman's hustle helped L.A. take care of the Timberwolves and wrap up a playoff spot.
And the Los Angeles Clippers are on their way to the playoffs for the first time since the 1975.
Oh, yeah, Ron Harper out there. Oh, not Ron Harper, Derek Harper.
Nods off. Finally, basketball is not a very complicated game, according to Cleveland's Brad Daugherty. A reporter asked him about the Cavs' recent improvement in their field goal average. Daugherty said, putting the ball in the basket is what usually helps the shooting percentages. Thanks for clearing that up, Brad. Next week, we'll ask...
Before we had data and analytics, we had shit like this. I love it.
...him how many seconds there are on the 24-second clock. Don't go away. There is a lot more stuff to come.
Oh, that was great.
Rewind is brought to you by Reebok, who reminds you that life is short. Play
that
hard.
old symbol.
Yo, Sinbad here with the blacktop shoe. I got my boys here from the International Committee.
It's
I got
turbo
Swim,
time.
Swim. I'm trying to get the outside game a part of the summer game here in Barcelona, right? Tell me you don't love this game. Look at this game. Somebody give my man a monster slam. Man, 360. You got it. This is Reebok blacktop shoe. I mean, you can't beat this. This is made for the outdoor game. How would you pick the team, though? How you pick your team?
Reebok blacktops?
No. I got game. I got game. No, I got game. No, you ain't never get a game. So, we definitely going to Barcelona this summer? Is that too much to ask for? Am I asking too much here?
Forget I got game. I got next. Upper Deck. Oh, yeah. Oh, this music is hitting home. I hope this doesn't get removed from the video. That's so cool. Yeah, Upper Deck. That's the card. That's the prototype. I got one of them still. You know, cards is a crazy thing. All these cards that I have, like 90% of them I've had since my childhood, and I never lost them. I never got rid of them. Like that card came out in '92. I've been holding on to that thing for 10, 20, 30, 37 years. No.
The greatest names in the game. In the game's greatest seniors tournament.
Years.
The PGA Seniors Championship. Today on NBC.
It's going to get exciting now. It's going to get exciting now.
Kenny Smith in the dunk contest. Ooh, deep round.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
In today's classic.
The 11-point lead for the Spurs. Thompson goes to work on Gervin. Goes over Gervin again.
George Gervin and David Thompson, rivals of the 70s. Gervin was the Iceman with a cool hand. Thompson was Luke Skywalker, soaring to the hoop.
Luke Skywalker.
Anytime I faced David, it was quite a challenge. We always used to guard each other. Always had a lot of respect for his game, and I used to call him back then David the Giant Killer because he can shoot the ball from the outside. So
Man, look how they're sitting, too. They've got the Will Riker from Star Trek The Next Generation sitting thing going on here.
Trying to keep him from getting the ball, but his jumping ability really kind of made that impossible.
For the Iceman.
Ice being 6'8" and can shoot the ball outside and got the great moves to the hoop. You know, you couldn't play on him real tight because he could go by you. And he had all these moves where he'd go up and under, spin it off the glass, and take a roll from 15 feet and nothing but net.
Mutual respect.
Back in 1978, last day of the season, Thompson scored 73 points and thought he'd won the scoring title. But George Iceman Gervin came right back, scored 63, took it away, and it was the closest scoring race in NBA history.
And this year, Michael Jordan has locked up his 6th straight scoring crown and hopes to add a 2nd straight championship ring. Winning a championship is supposed to be the ultimate feeling in sports, but the Bulls' title was more of an empty feeling for Dennis Hobson. Now with Sacramento, Dennis spent last year as the little-used 12th man in Chicago.
during the playoffs, I knew that if I played, it would only be for like a split second. I was just basically like a cheerleader, I guess. It was a great organization, great program, but it just wasn't right for me.
And I respect that, too, because a lot of people would be very content being a high-paid cheerleader, but that means he had something to prove. He had to prove he had some game in him.
At times, I used to go home at night and just, I don't know, just lay in the bed and just think. Going into a game, like you said, you never knew if you were going to play or if you wasn't going to play.
What time is it? Game time!
Some kind of way you had to psych yourself up and treat it just like it is, a job. And if you're calling on, you just have to go out, like I said, for that minute or half a minute you're on the floor and try to make something happen in the time you're out there.
Getting it to Hobson. That'll count. Oh, my. A three-pointer by Hobson.
It was very tough. At times, you feel like when you're not playing, at least somebody could come over to me and say hello.
Okay, so you really felt like the outcast.
I got a ring. I'm happy because a lot of guys go through this league without ever getting a ring, but I got a ring. But I don't feel that I earned the ring.
Yeah.
I get my chance, and I'm happy for these guys. I'm happy for myself, and I'm just ready to come back and be ready next year.
I just would have liked to have more to do with winning the ring. And I would have liked to play in the game, but I didn't get a chance to play.
Unfortunately, as we all know, you got to prove that in practice. You got to play hard in practice, and then maybe you'll get a shot.
This year, Dennis was traded to Sacramento, and after being a forgotten man in Chicago, he was a key man off the bench for the Kings, averaging 10 points a game as a backup guard. Though his career is looking up, his season's actually over. The Kings played their final game last night.
Well, later today, the Trailblazers wind up their regular season against the Lakers here on NBC. Portland hopes that their season lasts way into June, which would mean that they would be in the NBA Finals. Well, today we salute their captain and one of my favorite players. This is where I always say one of my favorite something. Clyde Drexler with a collection of his greatest dunks. Clyde's one of the many players featured in the new home video, NBA Superstars 2. So let us now...
NBA Superstars 2? Interesting. Anybody have that VHS?
Glide into Jam Session.
Jam.
Jam.
Oh, jam.
Oh, damn.
Jam. Teddy, jam for me.
Oh, man.
Clyde, watch the magic. Oh.
I love it. Jam.
Teddy, jam for me.
Watch this. Here is Clyde the Glide.
Oh. See, basketball was a culture back then, everybody. It was culture. It was in the music, our arts, our clothing, everything. Whoa, jam. Y'all remember the Michael Jackson song Jam as well? This is sick.
Jam Session is brought to you by Gatorade. It's all you're thirsting for.
Interesting. I wonder why they had the banner of 86 Celtics and then the 91 Bulls.
Brought to you by Gatorade.
Gatorade.
It's all you're thirsting for.
Sometimes I dream that he is me.
You got to see that's how I dream to be.
I love this.
I dream I move.
I dream I groove.
Like Mike.
If I could be like Mike. I'm gonna be like Mike. Like Mike. If I could be
Like Chuck.
Be like Mike.
I did drink Gatorade because of Michael Jordan, damn it. That crunch sound.
When it crunches, that's why I love Nestle Crunch. Gotta have it, it's so scrumptious. Love that chocolate when it crunches. Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches. That's why I love
Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches. Oh, Well earned, man. Well earned.
Yo, sit back here back with the outside game. I got Dan and Dave, the world's two greatest athletes, taking them outside. I want you to meet some of my homies here, man. Yo, Mr. Big, T-Bone, Big Wave. Don't do that.
Yeah, I remember these black tops.
You can do that, you play the game. Watch this. We got the black top shoe. We don't need anything else, man. Tell me, can I get the ball? I just got you. I got the greatest athletes in the world. I got the greatest athletes in the world. We rock black top. Built for the outside. I'm ready to play. Y'all ready to play? Let's play.
They didn't show the shoe enough,
I
though.
feel like cooking today. Let's go to McDonald's.
Oh, show me those low prices again.
Tell me what you want, it's yours.
This place makes me happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Watching NBA Inside Stuff makes me happy.
It's yours.
2 more minutes.
Oh, jeez.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
I want a burger for 59 cents again. Gonna get that today?
Saturday at 3, the Trailblazers battle the Lakers. And Sunday at 3, it's Michael versus Isaiah. The Bulls versus the Pistons. All this weekend on NBC.
Why can't we look forward to this? I might get striked twice for this, but whatever. Like, why can't we look forward to this game?
Saturday at 3, the Trailblazers battle the Lakers. And Sunday at 3, it's Michael versus Isaiah.
Come on.
The Bulls versus the Pistons. All this weekend on NBC.
I want to see the Bulls versus the Pistons.
New York versus LA is always a special rivalry in basketball or in dancing. The Laker girls are the dynasty of NBA dance
good
teams,
song.
while the Knicks City Dancers are the new kids on the block.
Well, the rivalry has been heating up all year long, and there was a couple
Guys,
of
I really hope the music gets to stay in. I hope I don't get copyright struck or anything for the music, because I'm referencing the music constantly. So if it gets removed, just know I'm hearing music.
to sell it. One, they could go out in the alley, or two, they could have a showdown on Family Feud. Now, as our resident dance team correspondent, I checked out the action as East meets West.
Wow.
As they warmed up for the feud, the two sides got acquainted and tried to keep things on a friendly basis.
Whoever wins, wins. Like we said, it's going to our charity, so it's not, at least for me personally, it's not a competition.
Wrong, because the intensity grew higher as showtime got closer.
Showtime.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're ready. We're ready to kick some Laker girls.
We feel confident. Feel good about being here.
I want the Lakers' blood. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Let's play the feud! Something a single man spend money on, single women don't.
I don't know any single men.
Oh, girls, this is not mud wrestling. Settle down now. It's the name of sport. That requires good aim.
Baseball.
Bow and arrows. Come on. Bow and arrows.
Archery?
It took them a while to get on target, but soon the Nick dancers were rolling.
You can give me this answer. You're playing for 10 grand. You are the grand champion. Pancakes.
In the pressure-packed final round, the money was on the line.
$10,000 for one great charity.
New York wins.
They say.
New York wins.
The Nick City Dancers were victorious, and they donated their $10,000 in winnings to the Boys Brotherhood Republic, a home on the Lower East Side of New York for troubled kids.
Hey,
That's great. That was a really
awesome.
heated rivalry. Do you think there'll be a rematch?
Maybe next year.
And you'll be there.
No, I'm washing my car that day. Well, that's our show for today. And next week on Inside Stuff, Marv Albert is hard at work compiling the wild and the wacky. He'll join us with the Albert Achievement Awards. Plus, we'll spend a day in the life of the Boston Celtics' Kevin McHale. Around the house, Kevin is downright dangerous.
Oh. Uh-oh.
How you doing over there?
There is more NBA action coming your way later today, right here on NBC. From Portland, it's the Blazers and the Lakers at 3 o'clock Eastern Time.
And we'll see you back here next Saturday on NBA Inside Stuff.
So long, everybody.
Imagine starting your weekend with this in the
Hotel
morning.
accommodations furnished to NBA Inside Stuff by ITT Sheraton, the official hotel for the NBA and proud sponsor of USA Basketball.
Oh. Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air commercial is going to be at the end. All right, that's where... oh, sorry. That's where it cuts off. Man, imagine starting out your weekend after a long day, a long week of school or whatever. you wake up in the morning, you run down to watch this. And then afterwards, you know, I've got an awesome basketball game coming later on, at least one on NBC. That's great. And then tomorrow, I get to watch the Bulls and the Pistons battle it out. Like, come on. Like, that's the life. Those were the good days. Ah, shoot. Well, what'd you guys think? What'd you guys think? Did you like it? I definitely enjoyed it. I've been smiling from ear to ear this whole day because of reacting to this kind of stuff. And I understand they get low views and whatever, and I normally can't monetize them, but it's just pure joy. It's absolutely pure joy. So I don't care about the monetization. I just hope it doesn't get chopped up into bits by YouTube just to get out there without being blocked. And that goes for this video and also for the NBA 90s one earlier today. That was the only reason I was hesitant on this kind of stuff. But outside of that, like, I can care less about the monetization with these videos. Like, this is just so much fun to relive. So hopefully you guys are getting the same kind of vibe, and hopefully these are enjoyable for you to watch. Let me know down below what you think. Should I continue searching for random NBA Inside Stuff episodes and reacting to them? Because I definitely want to. I'll tell you that much. So, yep. Leave me a comment down below. We'll have a conversation about it. For those of you who don't remember just how awesome Larry Johnson was and like how popular he was just after one season, I think you get a good idea for it now. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm just happy. I'm going to take this momentum and into the rest of my night here and just be a happy dude. So, and I'm probably going to listen to some old like 90s jams. Because, man, that music really got me going. Nothing else to say here, guys. Thank you so much. As I said earlier, if you want to watch this video in its entirety on your own, the link is down below. Everybody, please leave this video a like. It helps out a ton. It also kind of lets me know that you enjoyed this. Or give it a dislike if you didn't enjoy it. Or just comment down below and let me know because I read all the comments. So... all right, everyone. I'll see you there. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. This wraps another month. Off to February we go. And let's go in with some positive energy. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful night.